McKenzie, first of all, congratulations on being the Calhoun's High School Athlete of the Week.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You are here because you are, I would guess I could probably pretty much say, the best girls rugby player in the East Tennessee area. And that's you're the first rugby player we've ever talked to. How in the world does a young lady from Maryville get involved in rugby?
My dad is a coach for Maryville, and when I was young, I used to go to the practices and hang out, and then eventually in 5th grade, I decided to start playing, and it was the best decision of my life.
Now, I bet there's a lot of people watching this that live in the Knoxville-Maryville area that had no idea there was even girls rugby out there. I mean, how many teams are there in this area, and tell me about your team.
There's about probably 6 girls teams, and there's a little bit more boys teams. But yeah, it's rugby's the fastest growing sport in the country, but people don't really know about it, so everybody's trying to get more exposure to it, and it just keeps growing.
Now, you had an opportunity when you first got started, just a couple of years in. I think you said you were in maybe the 5th grade when you first got involved, but when you were in the 7th grade, you actually got to compete for a team and to play against girls that were a lot older, like all the way into college. I think you said it was a 19 and under team.
Yes.
What is it like as a 7th grader playing against college girls?
Very intimidating.
Yeah.
And I was a very awkward 7th grader too.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, you just play rugby and have fun, and that's it. That's all it is.
So you've continued playing, and this summer you've had a really interesting opportunity to play in what is called I guess it was the Stars and Stripes All-Star Game in Colorado. Yeah. Tell me how that came about.
Well, first it starts off with being on an all-star team, and then you get scouted, and the top 50 girls in the country are selected to be on the high school All-American team. And we went to Greeley, Colorado for about 5 days and had a camp and then played a game.
Now, it's got to be a really interesting experience to get to meet girls with your similar interests from all the way across the country.
Yes, it's always nice because in the rugby community, everyone's always really nice to you, and you just make friends automatically. It's like a huge family.
Yeah, I bet it is. Now, you still keep in contact with some of the people you met?
Yeah, we all got our names written down, and we added each other on Facebook and got some numbers and stuff. So it's like long-distance friendships.
That sounds great. Now, you played an all-star game, Stars and Stripes, and tell me about the game and how it was.
One of the most intense games I've ever played, but of course you have the top 50 girls playing, and it's really awesome to have such high-level rugby, and you can play off of each other, and it's just really intense.
Yeah, I bet it is, and I guess, do you feel like maybe you learned more in that 5-day period than you have in a while?
Yeah, it's definitely a learning experience. The first 4 days we had like 4-hour practices a day, and we just learned so much. When you have to have notebooks and write everything down because there's so much knowledge to be learned.
You think you'll bring some of that back to your local team?
Definitely. Yeah. Anything we can do to improve our team.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, this was a high school team, obviously top 50 across the country. Do you feel like, I mean, coming up, I guess Rio's the next Olympics. I mean, is playing rugby in the Olympics something that you've thought about?
Yes, it's definitely my dream. Maybe not in Rio, but maybe the next Olympics. So hopefully I'll get there one day.
Now, you said that there were scouts there, so do you feel like you were at least on the radar and possibly might get a chance to at least go try out and go through that experience for the Olympic team?
Yes, they got my information, so hopefully one day I'll be called up and I'll get to go to a camp and have that great experience.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations on that great experience, and we're going to kind of keep an eye on you. Maybe we'll see you in Rio.
Thank you very much.